You have probably heard it way before that burn more than you eat. But what if I told you fat loss is way more complex than just calories in versus calories out? What if I told you that your fat cells have a personality of its own? What if I also told you about the importance of recovery? And what about exercise mechanism? Every single thing that I have told you just now is just as important for your fat loss goals. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Anchul, a fitness coach with over a decade of hands-on experience. I am also a certified nutritionist and a supplement specialist, and also a proud owner of 3 gyms across India. Over the years, I have helped over 500 people transform their lives through personalized training, nutrition strategies, and also mindset coaching. And now I'm here to help you do the same. Today, we will break down the real science between fat loss. No BS. We will discuss on how your body actually stores fats, which workouts actually work best for fat loss, and how your hormones, your sleep also affects the results. Just pure science and evidence-based truths. Fat is stored in your body as triglyceride inside adipocyte, which is your fat cell. So I want you to think those are microscopic warehouses which store your energy. When you eat more calories than you burn, the excess is stored as fat inside your body. At first, your fat cells expand, but over time, your body literally produces new fat cells. And once you have them, they rarely go away. Fat cells aren't just storage bins. They are literally your hormonal factories. When they grow too large, they start releasing inflammation-promoting molecules and also reduce insulin sensitivity. This condition is called adiposopathy. Literally, in your language or my language, we can say sick fat. And this is the particular reason why your fat loss becomes much more harder as you carry more body fat. Your own fat tissue starts working against you. To burn fat, your body goes through lipolysis. By lipolysis, it means the breakdown of triglycerides into fatty acids and glycerol. It all starts with hormones like epinephrine and norepinephrine, which binds to your fat cells. This also triggers enzyme like hormone-sensitive lipase to release fatty acids into the bloodstream. From there, the fatty acids travel to mitochondria-rich tissues such as muscle and heart, where they are converted into energy through a process called beta oxidation. But here is the thing, not all the mobilized fat is burned if you don't create a sustained energy demand. If you don't do that, the fatty acids will go right back into storage. So what can you do to burn fat? At first, you can start doing aerobic training exercises, which consist of swimming, running, cycling, which helps in burning more mitochondria, which means your body can process and burn fat much more easily. Aerobic training also helps down in breaking the fatty acids to use as fuel, and it also helps in improving cardiovascular efficiency. A stronger heart delivers oxygen better, which in turn helps the overall fat loss process. Aerobic training is also highly effective in reducing a special type of fat which is very difficult to reduce, which is called visceral fat. Visceral fat is the dangerous fat which surrounds your internal organs and also gives rise to metabolic diseases as well. Now let's talk about resistance training. First of all, resistance training helps in increasing the mitochondrial density. It also helps to improve lean body muscle mass. Of course, it doesn't help directly to lose fat, but when you recompose your body through muscular development, you in turn help to achieve your fat loss goals much better. Now let me tell you some of the benefits of resistance training. First and most primary thing is that it increases your basal metabolic rate. In short, BMR. What BMR actually does is that when you have more muscle, you burn more calories at rest. It helps to preserve muscle during fat loss. Now when you are on a caloric deficit, your primary target is to lose fat. But we should also not lose muscle in that process. And that's where resistance training helps us the most. And also resistance training helps us in improving your insulin sensitivity. By that, it is easier for the body to use the stored fat as energy. Let's talk about HIIT. The full form of it is high intensity interval training. It's a form of cardiovascular based training where short bursts of energy is required to perform those exercises. Now let's talk about the benefits of HIIT. First of all, as I said, since it is high intensity, a lot of metabolic demand is required, in turn resulting to higher calories being burned in a short period of time. It also stimulates muscle as well as cardiovascular system, leading to high performance as well as accelerated fat loss. Research shows that a 20-minute of high-intensity interval training leads to the same amount of fat loss compared to a 45-minute of steady-state cardio. Now let's talk about thermogenesis. So what is actually thermogenesis? It is a process by which your body produces heat and burns calories. It includes several types. So let's talk about each one of them. First up is obligatory thermogenesis. So now what happens here, the basic functions such as your breathing, your circulatory functions comes under this category. Next comes the diet-induced thermogenesis, also known as DIT. It is the energy used by the body to digest and process food. Next comes exercise activity thermogenesis. This is the type of thermogenesis where energy is produced while doing exercise activities such as walking, running, cycling, or cardio, or if you are performing any sort of resistance training. Now, last but not the least, let's talk about non-exercise activity thermogenesis, also known as NEAT. So what happens here is our body burns calories through unstructured movement as well. So this unstructured movement can be either typing, walking, or cleaning your fridge. It can be anything. I would like to also add here that NEAT can vary dramatically by up to 2000 calories depending upon each individual's lifestyle. Simply moving more throughout the day can significantly impact your fat loss journey even outside the gym. Now let's talk about EPOC. Let's first understand what is EPOC. The full form of EPOC is excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. This is your body's recovery phase after an intense exercise. During this period, your body burns a few more calories post-exercise to replenish your ATP, that means your energy cells, clear the lactate, repair tissues, and also restore your body temperature. Sounds amazing, right? But the actual fact is that the calories burned through EPOC rounds about to only 6 to 12% of your actual workout that has been done. Let's take, for example, if you have done an amazing workout and you burned right about, let's say, 300 calories, post EPOC, you can expect to burn right about extra 24 to 25 calories post your main workout. Is it useful? Yes. But is it a game changer? Not really. So that's why focus on the main workout as always. As you keep on losing weight, your body becomes more efficient. That means it also gets used to it, which can sometimes backfire you as well. And this is called metabolic adaptation. And what it actually does to your body, number one, it lowers your basal metabolic rate. It means your body is burning fewer calories at the same caloric deficit like it used to before. It also reduces your NEAT. And in fact, it increases your hunger hormones. So how to fight this? Firstly, prioritize muscle building through resistance training so that your metabolism keeps speeding up. Secondly, eat enough protein. Why? Because it will prevent muscle loss while going in a fat loss state, and also increase of protein in your diet can improve your DIT. And one strategy which you can use is you can incorporate some diet breaks to reset your metabolism. By diet breaks, I don't mean you break your diet entirely and just eat junk food. I mean to say stay on your maintenance calories for a while so that your metabolism gets reset. And when you go on a caloric deficit zone again, your body starts to adapt it quickly. And also in the aspect of exercise, always periodize your training. By that, I mean to say keep changing the intensity of your training every once in a while. You can say after 3 months or 6 months, just to keep up with the process and your body is out of your comfort zone. Now let's talk about one particular thing which people tend to overlook, and that is recovery. Recovery is not only about resting, it also includes sleep. If you have a poor sleep, it makes the fat loss process very hard. Why so? Because poor sleep leads to increased ghrelin hormone, reduces your leptin, and also increases your cortisol levels. So make sure you improve your sleep quality. Try to sleep for at least 6 to 8 hours a day. I know for working individuals, it's quite hard to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep on a daily basis, but at least try to squeeze in 5 to 6 hours of sleep so that your body doesn't go into stress mode. And what also happens due to poor sleep, it increases your cortisol level, leading to encouragement in storing more abdominal fat. Now, let me give you some actionable measures that you should take if you have a poor recovery. Number 1, prioritize 6 to 8 hours of proper sleep. Secondly, try to get active recovery days as well. Instead of just lazing around, I want you to take walks or play some activity like swimming, cycling, or any other sport that you like. So now we have talked about every aspect of fat loss based on science. Here's the main part. I'm giving you an actionable plan as to how to focus on your fat loss journey. Keep these following points in mind. Add 4 to 5 days of resistance training sessions followed by some cardio, and in those cardio, you can add 1 or 2 HIIT sessions as well. Add a daily step target of 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. Through this, your NEAT activity will increase as well. Also, you should prioritize on adding sufficient amount of protein into your diet. Try to sleep at least 8 hours a day so that your hormones and your stress levels are managed and you can accelerate on your fat loss journey. And also, you should keep a track of your progress through clicking progress pictures, keeping a check of your daily caloric intake through apps. Also, you can check your strength levels at the gym. Scale is also an important metric, but it is not only a sole indicator for progress. And also, you can check your measurements as well with the help of measuring tape. And sometimes, while you are on a fat loss phase and also doing resistance training, there might not be much difference in the scale. That's why I prefer body measurements over the weighing scale progress, because while losing fat, you also build muscle at the same time. That's why you might not see much difference in the scale. And if you are a beginner or if you are someone who is restarting your fitness journey, I want you to be focused and dialed in for the next 3 to 6 months. Why? Because habit building is much more important than only knowing about the theoretical aspects of fat loss. And in order to get result-oriented goals, I want you to be consistent in the following updates that I have told you right now. So what I would like you to understand is that fat loss isn't about punishment, it's about precision. It's about understanding how your body works and train smarter, not harder. If you want a blueprint for fat loss, check the description down below. If this video helped clarify things, make sure you leave a like, comment down if you have any doubts, and also subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, train smart, recover hard, and stay consistent.